Hi everyone, welcome back to Game On, the podcast where we break down the world's favorite sports. One conversation at a time. I'm Miguel.
And I am Mike. And today we're talking about three of the biggest sports on the planet: football, tennis, and basketball. They're very different games, but each one has something special.
Yeah, they may look different on the surface, one with a net, one with goals, one with hoops, but deep down they are all the same. Competitive, fire, that same passion that keeps the fans coming back for more.
Absolutely. So let's dive in, and we want to start with football.
Football is hands down the most popular sport in the world. Played on every continent, watched by billions, and it only takes a ball and a few friends to get started.
It's incredible how simple the game is. Just 11 players on each side. One ball, two goals, but even with that simplicity, there's so much drama, so much emotion.
Right. Whether it's a Champions League final or a local street match, football has its magic. It unites people, it builds rivalities, and creates legends. I mean, Messi, Ronaldo, Pelé, Mbappe, Di Stefano.
And don't forget the World Cup. It's more than a tournament. It's a global celebration. Nations come together, and even people who don't normally watch football suddenly become super fans.
And it's not just about the goals, it's the tactics, the teamwork, the tension. When the score is still 0-0, at the 89th minute, that last minute winner, pure adrenaline.
Now, shifting gears, let's talk about tennis. A completely different vibe, but no less intense.
Oh, yeah. Tennis is all about precision, focus, and endurance. It's often one on one, no no teammates to back you up. You are out there on your own, trying to stay mentally and physically sharp.
And that mental game is so underrated. Imagine playing for hours, point after point, with no break. In concentration, every several meters, every return can turn the match.
Exactly. And the Grand Slams, they are iconic. Wimbledon with its tradition and grass courts, Roland Garros on the clay. I mean, you saw Carlitos Alcaraz this weekend. It was awesome. Each tournament has his own personality.
And some legendary battles, too. Federer versus Nadal at Wimbledon in 2028 still gives me chills. 5 sets, nearly 5 hours, and just two absolute giants pushing each other to the limit.
Another one. Tennis isn't just physically skill. It is like chess with rackets. You have to read your opponent, change strategies, and keep your cool, even when you have two sets down. Like Alcaraz during the weekend, he was two sets down and he finally won.
And now let's talk basketball. Fast, flash, and full of moment swings.
Yeah, basketball is non-stop action. You can go from defense to offense in seconds, and one play can completely change the game.
I love how athletic the sport is. They speed, they jump, the dunks, and nobody's players are more versatile than ever. You've got 7 footers hitting 3 pointers and guard grabbing rebound like centers.
And the NBA is more than a league. It's a global brand. Players like LeBron James, Steve Curry, and Giannis Antetokounmpo have fans from Los Angeles to Lagos.
Totally, but is not just the pros. Basketball culture runs deep: street ball, high school games, college tournaments, people live and breathe the sport.
And let's be honest, buzzer beaters are one of the most exciting moments in any sport. There is nothing like watching the ball hanging in air with the second left, and then it drops.